This one's for Gemini.
Hola, hola, buenos dias, mis amores. Welcome back to Messages from the Hierophant, brought to you by the Taurus Garden. Thank you so much for all of my day ones for returning to see me, and a huge welcome to all of my new subscribers. My quick disclaimer, please pardon the sounds of Puerto Rico that are in my background. I am also a very blunt reader. I do not sugarcoat things, and I do have the tendency to curse a lot. And there's a probability, a strong probability, of me bursting out into song at any point in time for me to get the message in this reading across. So if these are things that are going to bother you, I strongly suggest that you go ahead and click on to the next reader that is going to resonate with you. Aside from that, I have already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards. And so with that, we're going to jump right in and get it cracking and see what we got going on for this month.
All right, Gemini, the month of July for you all is looking like you're going to finally be seeing and reaping some of the rewards from all of the hard work that you've been putting in since we're 6 months into the year. I feel like right here, this Emperor is saying we put in that work, the structure that was needed, being methodical for the things that we were trying to accomplish. With the Wheel of Fortune and the World card is basically a big yes to whatever it was that you were trying to manifest. The World card indicating that whatever's going on in your actual physical realm is about to change, and the Wheel of Fortune is it changing towards whatever energy work you've been putting towards it for the past 6 months. So because again, if you haven't been doing nothing, then you're not going to see the results that you want to see. You're going to see that wheel turn the opposite direction. As the Lovers is your overall, I love that. One, it really speaks to the choices that you're going to have, available options that you have, mergers within your life and the partnerships. So as we take a closer look, I think I'm going to leave your Pentacles for the end. As we take a closer look, I'm going to start with your Swords, because there's three. So you have the Daughter of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, which is saying that you've been in your head. And Gemini, all of the issues that you have going on currently, of course, there has to be a flame that goes by, are all in your head. And it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I can't keep picturing you with him. And it hurts so bad, 'cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. So if we get out of our head and quit thinking about stuff over and over again and get out of the loop, that's when we're starting to see clarity, and we're going to finally get that breakthrough through the fog of that mental fog that we've been having, and the clarity that we need. We're going to have that breakthrough. Now with the Daughter of Swords is saying that, Gemini, you're going to need to be careful with the information that you receive. Maybe it's not for, it's for you to receive and evaluate how it makes you feel and maintain the balance within that information that came in. There may not always be a need for you to be on the defensive and protect yourself, okay? Yes, you were hurt previously. However, it doesn't mean that whatever new energy is coming in is there to do the same thing, okay? We're going to talk about your Wands, right? We've got a big travel card here. And then we've got, so some of you guys may be traveling for summer vacation. And if that's the case, I see, honestly, a really nice vacation. You could possibly even be meeting someone on this vacation, and maybe this Emperor is that structure, and you going over those plans and trying to figure out, to make sure that you dotted every T and crossed every I. Safe travels. I feel like you're going to have a great vacation. There's something here with this Three of Wands of foresight, of needing to have foresight for something with the Five of Wands here that's going to maybe delay and or make things a bit more difficult. It's going to be a sense of conflict in whatever you have going on for the month of July. And that's why you need to have foresight for it. It's almost given like, especially if it's like a vacation and you're going with a certain person and you like, you know, this bitch don't never be nowhere on time. Be prepared for this bitch not to be on time. So let me just not frustrate myself. I know that that's going to trigger me. She's not going to be on time. Let me figure out what to do with my life while she's doing what she's doing type of energy. There's also an energy, you've got the Emperor and the God of Wands. So there's big Aries energy here. I'm not sure if some of you guys are going to be traveling with an Aries, a male Aries at that, or if with the Lover's card, there is a male Aries coming into your life. Now, that being said, with the Emperor and the God of Wands and all of these wands that you have here, because you also have the Goddess of Wands, there's a need for action to be taking place throughout whatever's going on the month of July. You're going to have to take action on it. It's not a moment to be passive. And one thing with the Emperor being here, whatever action you take needs to be very well thought out before you act on it. With it being the Goddess of Wands, there's an energy of you needing to keep your emotions in check. You know, the Goddess of Wands, I'm really, as I look at her, I'm feeling the energy of a Sagittarius friend that I have, that I know she has a mouth on her. You know what I mean? So there's this energy of whatever action is taken to ensure, one, that you keep those emotions in check and it doesn't come off snappy, but also that you're very firm with the boundaries and what you're saying to whatever conflict is coming in towards you, right? That's that foresight. Now, within that, we want you to know that you're guided. Angels, ancestors, or spirit guides are here to protect you on this journey that you're going on. And now we're going to delve into these pentacles to see what we got going on as far as this money is concerned, okay? So we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Son of Pentacles, Goddess of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. I love that. Okay, so you've got two goddesses and two threes, which the two goddesses is an indicating, excuse me, wait, where'd she go? Your two goddesses are sincere friendships. Okay, so this is confirming possible travel energy with those friends that you have, sincere friendships. And then the threes, the three and the three, is representative of a calming influence. Okay, so it could be that this is like your vacation kickback calming influence with your girls that you're getting. And then it could actually be that that's where you go to receive whatever calming influence you need for this month, for whatever challenge may be coming in. Like I say, this information that has you in your mental, it could be those sincere friends that are the ones that tell you the information that you need to get you out of your mental and into a place of action for you to move forward. Okay, now back to the Pentacles. So there's a strong possibility that if you are going on this trip, maybe there's an extremely tight budget for you, but it's something that is needed. Like you just need this break, which is why the Son of Pentacles is here, because it's like I need to hold on and make sure I'm being very fiscally responsible throughout whatever I'm doing this month as far as that's concerned. But what the good thing about that is that I genuinely feel like towards the end of the month, definitely towards the end of the month, towards August, is when you'll see some type of financial security go into place. Maybe it's just going to be the bounce back from the vacation where you're like, ooh, that's over now. I can kind of see where to go from here. The Ten of Pentacles is indicating a really good time, right? So if you are going on a girls trip, there's a strong possibility for you to meet someone on this trip, and that could be your happy rainbow moment of you know, sunshine, happiness, achievement. If you're going on a trip in general, the Ten of Pentacles means it's just going to be a nice, fun time. There could be a family trip and you're having a nice, fun time with your family as well. But either way, at the end of the month is when you will really start to kind of be able to bounce back, if you will, from some of the financial challenges that have you kind of tight at the moment. The Son of Pentacles is really just telling you to make sure that you are minding your budget this month. there seems to be some type of robbing Peter to pay Paul type of energy with the Three of Pentacles. Like maybe you're putting stuff on credit cards, or, you know, really not making the best financial decisions to get this done. And so Spirit is warning you of, you know, yes, you're in need of this vacation. Yes, it's going to be good for you, but make sure that you're still being mentally smart about what you're doing. Again, so maybe that's what you're in your head and going over and over again about. But again, at some point, you're going to see clarity. Now, the Ace of Swords is exactly 1 month. So that's why I say by the end of the month of July is when you're going to really start to feel and see some of that mental clarity, and that weight of you getting out of your head is when you'll start to really feel that. Especially since you have no cups, Gemini. There are no cups here. You have no emotions. All you have is just your thoughts and your actions that are going to actually, you know, that are your thoughts and your actions about your money, and your thoughts and your actions that are going to dictate what happens with your money. Okay, again, the overall being the Lover's card is a card of choices. It's a card of options and partnerships and mergers. So I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to have options. You're going to have a partnership, you know, and then you're going to have those choices, which is why the Emperor is here, because you're looking at the choices to make the best decision for you throughout the month, so that you can get to this World and Wheel of Fortune moment, probably towards the 1st of August. So let's look at some clarifying cards for you, Gemini, and see where we're going from there. Messages for Gemini. Almost time for the month of July 24. I was actually blessed enough to get a second deck of these, because they barely making it. A third deck, technically speaking. So I'm really grateful to, I'll tell y'all who the seller was eventually when I get back to Georgia. But I'm grateful because, yeah, I'm gonna have to retire this particular deck. So, we've got the bouquet up, the scythe, and okay, travel, okay, tower. So, to those select few that are going on the vacation, this is you getting there. This is your travel. This is the ship. It could be a cruise. It could be a plane. This tower moment, I really see this as the view from your place of wherever you are. It has a gorgeous view, and you're going to be looking out at the ocean. So some of you may be at a beachfront place and you're looking out at the ocean. Some of you may be somewhere at a hotel and you have a pool, but there's definitely some water in your view. And the goddess energy is confirming all of the female energy that I feel for you going on this month, Cancer, as far as leaning on the females in your life, or the feminine energy in your life, to allow you to the tools to close the chapters to things and open the doors to new chapters. Okay, with this scythe, there's an ending, a quick and unexpected ending coming, but it's really a beautiful ending, because the overall being the bouquet is an offer to you, right? So I can't stress enough to you, Gemini, especially those singles. This is really boding well for meeting someone this month. And it's also boding well for stability. It's boding well for answered prayers. Okay, let's take a look at some energetic encounters and energetic exchanges for you, Gemini. Okay. Imbalance, parted, past, and the dependent. So this is speaking to what you are dependent on. And there is a strong energy of a throat chakra needing to be expressed here within this dependency energy. Okay, maybe for some of you all Geminis, you really need to have a conversation with a parent. And for some of you Geminis, you may need to have a conversation with a child. And then I feel as if with this parted paths, that's you parting ways with that energy of being in your head and that energy of imbalance that you have right now. Because the imbalance that you have is only going to be balanced out once you part ways with whatever it is that you're dependent on. Hopefully that makes sense. Energetic exchanges between July. The Great Horn. So with your Three of Wands and your Great Horn, I have a strong indication that your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are speaking to you. Pay attention to the synchronicities, because they're trying to tell you. It's really that horn being blown, like that, hey, we're speaking to you, loud horn. I don't know if you've ever heard one of those loud horn and a can things. Them things is loud. They're loud. And that's what this is. If you've ever heard one, that's what they're doing for you to wake up, for you to listen, for you to understand and gain the clarity that you're needing. You have Forever Phoenix, meaning that this is the time right now to cut something off that scythe. Cut it off, let it burn, and rise from the ashes like a phoenix. You have Goddess Genie, and this Goddess Genie card is really telling you, Gemini, that you need to be careful of how you're manifesting the things in your life. Don't forget that when you are the genie and you're manifesting from an imbalanced place, your manifestations are going to come out from an imbalanced place as well. So if we're not specific on what it is, oh, I really want this job, and we get the job, but the job is in Timbuktu, we weren't manifesting from a balanced place, if that makes sense for you. Okay? So I'm going to pull from 2 more decks, and then we're gonna close out. Hold on, I might pull, hold on, I might have spoke too soon. I'm seeing a different deck for you besides the one I was gonna do. So maybe I'll just switch it. Instead of doing my Boricua deck, I'll do the vibration deck. So we've got that pleasure this month, Gemini. That bouquet, that lover's moment, seasons, realizing that this is your season. You are coming into your season. Everything in your life is only for a season. You've got resistance. You are resisting something, which is the mental, that 9 of Swords, you stagnating your own self by your thought process. Liberation. Liberate yourself. Free yourself. Go ahead and free yourself. Cosmic power. And speak up. Now with this cosmic power, tap into your divine masculine and feminine and balance that out so that you can receive the ultimate pleasures of your manifestations. Now again, I said there are a select few of you, Gemini, that have a blocked throat chakra, and we need to address that. We need to ensure that, again, with that Goddess of Wands energy, that we are addressing things in a very specific way to maintain boundaries, but in a tone in which that tells people, you know, I'm not fussing at you, but I'm being stern with what I need to say. If that resonates or makes sense for you all, hopefully it does. The next deck is going to be your vibration deck, and then we'll close out. All right, messages. For Gemini for the month of July. Downtime. Share a breath. Any other messages for Gemini? The month of July 2024. Learn. Share a breath. Now the first one that popped out was downtime. This is what you're doing. This is your mind. Your brain, literally, Gemini, is this rat on a reel, just going spinning your wheels. And it's just like, let it go. Cut that shit off. Scythe moment. Let it go. breathe, share a breath. Instant feedback. It's like when that happens, when that safe moment happens, whomever it is, those females, that comfort that happens, that click moment, instant. It's going to be instantly. You're going to feel it. Call on your healer guides. Decide to cut this shit the fuck off. Learn from the lesson. It is a team effort. Remember to breathe. So you guys share a breath and remember to breathe, okay? So there's almost this energy of you and your energy possibly pegándose a otra persona. Did I just Spanglish y'all? I'm sorry. Possibly intertwining your spinning your wheels in anxious energy, intertwining with another's, and you all having to like sit and say, okay, breathe, wait, we gotta breathe, and we're gonna work this out. We're gonna call on these healer guides, and it's a team effort while we do that, and we're gonna get that instant feedback, learn from this lesson, and move forward. Okay, Gemini? So that is going to be all of the messages I have for you for the month of July of 2024. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets until the month of August.
Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If the message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.